Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and this one's not a good video. I am pissed right now. I went and ordered 3 fish off of eBay. After today, I'll never order online again of fish. I've only had one successful order get to me. This one was partially acceptable because 2 of them were alive and 1 of them was dead. I bought 2 Cory cats and 1 bumblebee cat, and I finally got it this morning, and I went up to the mailbox to wait for the mailman to come, and Dale, my buddy, come by, and he was there with me throughout the whole thing while we was putting it in my tank. Well, when I opened it, they sent it. First of all, the one thing that he made a mistake on doing is this box is not marked anywhere fragile or live fish or anything like that. There's nothing indicating that this box needs to be taken care of in a proper fashion. Yes, he packed it very well. He did a fine job packing it. He's got the heat pack here that was mounted to the bottom of this styrofoam with acclimation procedures, which I already know. And then he had them in 2 little bags, and then those bags was put in this paper bag, and the other bag was put in this paper bag, and then both of them bags was put in this bag and sealed up and tied. And so I went from the fish tank straight over to my computer and sent him a message that I had a dead fish. At first I couldn't see the fish. I thought it was missing. But what it was, it got caught. It was down here in the bottom of the bag, and I couldn't see it because it wasn't moving around. The other one was swimming around, and he's right there on the bottom. But at first I sent him a message and said it was one was missing. Well, I was mistaken, so then I immediately, once I found the dead fish, I messaged him back and said, I found it, sorry, but it was dead and laying down in the crease of the water, or the bag. He comes back to me and says, well, they were probably all alive until you opened it up. And I'll put that message right here at the bottom or the screen for you and let you look. He was a real jerk. You know, it didn't take him no 8 hours to get back to me on something like that. So I'm going to put a link or the name down here on the bottom. If you're buying on eBay and you're buying fish, don't buy from this guy. So basically, after this transaction, I had bought 2, a male and a female, fancy guppy, and I was going to raise guppies. So I just said, after that dealing, I went and messaged that other guy and said, look, man, I changed my mind. After recent events, I'd just rather not deal with online sales anymore with fish. From now on, now that I found a fish tank closer to me than what I thought it was, I'm just going to go there and get my fish from now on. That way I can bring it home. I know how it's transported. It ain't treated bad by the time it gets to me. So, but he was a real jerk. He blamed me for the fish being died. And I told him, I said, I guess I'm the one who ate the tail off of him too. So I opened up a case against him, and it said print label, and it hit me right then and there. I said, you know what? I'm just going to send him the dead fish. So I went over to the trash, picked him out of the trash, washed him off, and put him back in the bag, and I'm going to ship the damn thing back to him. He wants to be a jerk with me, I can be a jerk right back. There's no sense in that. You know, it happens. I understand that fish will die. It's just the way that he presented himself when I messaged him and blamed me for killing the fish. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. I'm 58 years old. I've had fish tanks like this for a long time, and I'm no stranger to raising fish. So this is basically a rant. I'll show you the fish that I got. I can't show you the bumblebee. He done hid, but he's right there. He's not doing a whole lot of moving, but he's there. Usually them things are really active, and he was active until I started running the video camera. But I got a cheap creek chub back there, a little one. I went out to the creek and caught them. I got two of them in there, a little one, a really, really little one, that's probably twice the size of the Cory cat, and they seem to get along okay. The bumblebee cat, I'll probably never see him again. He's in there somewhere. Or the, yeah, bumblebee cat. Did I say bumblebee? I can't remember. But he's got plenty of places to hide, and catfish are notorious for hiding. So, there he's moving. But that one seems to be doing okay. That's supposed to be a green Cory. I don't see nothing green on that thing. But it is what it is. I was going to put him in the living room tank, but I was kind of scared that my angelfish would be aggressive towards him since he's so small. So I just decided to put him in here since this is going to be my guppy tank. So we're probably going to go to Summersville and go to check out what's it called, Jaws and Paws or something like that. And I looked at them on Facebook, and I might take my camera and take you guys along for the ride when I do that. Probably be a week or two before I do that. I think we're gonna go next week. But I just wanted to let you guys know about this guy. If you're buying fish on eBay, stay away from this guy. Yes, he had a 100%, and I put emphasis on had, past tense. He don't have a good feedback no more. You don't blame me for something I didn't do, and expect anything good out of me, because you're not getting shit out of me. So there was no sense in him accusing me of something I didn't do. How the hell am I supposed to get inside that bag and kill that fish before it got out of there? Moron. But anyway, don't buy any fish off of this guy. In fact, I would recommend just not buying fish through the mail anyway. I always had a bad feeling about buying fish. If you guys remember last year, I bought them crawdads that the guy sent them to me in a Gatorade bottle and expected them to live. So, and then I got my angelfish. Now they turned out great. I got them, all 6 of them was alive. They're still floating around. In fact, I'll go show you right now. My angelfish, I got them from, oh, I added some fish into this one too. See all them little creek chubs? I thought they were going to get eat. Now I'm wishing I hadn't put them in there now. Bluegills eat them little fish, but apparently they're a little bigger than the bluegills willing to eat. So I guess I got some little creek chubs in there now. But the angelfish are doing really well. They're getting really big. All 6 of them still alive and really pretty. I pride myself on having good looking fish tanks and very healthy fish tanks for my fish. And when somebody diminishes my reputation like that, yeah, that's not a good deal. So remember, be really careful about buying online for fish, and you can't go by the feedback. He had a 100% feedback, so that was the only reason I bought from him, is because he had a 100% feedback. I now realize, after talking to this guy, that he's probably spent a lot of money to keep people from giving him a bad feedback. I'm not one of them people you can just buy feedback from. If you're an ass, you're going to get an asshole feedback, plain and simple. So I hope you guys learned something out of this and learned what not to do. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one. Later.